Monday the 31st of March. It's official. We are in British summertime. The clocks went forward on Saturday. So we're having brighter nights, lighter nights, that's for sure. We've had some good temperatures for people who are not in the UK, and things are looking pretty good. I've been doing some planting, so I will show you around. Okay, right, my onions, I'm just hardening them off because the temperatures at night are doing okay. So I'm just leaving these out for a few days, and what I'll probably do, I'll probably get them planted up towards the weekend. Garlic is looking good. Now then, I have planted some Bolt Hardy beetroot, 4 rows. I'm obviously not going to bore you with the detail, but it's in 12-inch rows, 12 inches apart, and I've planted 2 seeds every 4 inches. I did a full row last year of seeds and thousands of them came up. So I'm taking a tip out of one of my books. I'm having absolutely no luck at all with the parsnips. Nothing's coming up. I don't know if anyone can advise. I planted them directly. I know some people have been putting them in tubes. I've just got little weeds. I've got all kinds coming up, so I can't differentiate between the two. So if that fails, I have got some tubes in the greenhouse that I can use. My potatoes that I planted, the Dunluce, the Dunluce, I've just started to crack. If you can just see the ground, it's just cracking a little. You'll need a keen eye to see it, but from my experience for the past couple of years, I kind of guessing that is where the potatoes are pushing their way through. So that's a good sign. Rhubarb. Right, now then, I've got a little helper with me actually. My little princess, Lottie Lou. Say hello, Lottie. Give us a wave. She's come all the way from Rainford on a bike, haven't you, sweetheart? Which is 3.5 miles, and we're now just about to set off back. Right, the shallots, nothing started on them yet. Nothing's popping up. I'm waiting for little green shoots to start coming out at the top of them. But nothing yet. What else have I got to show you? Oh yes, just when I thought that I never had any room for any more raised beds, well, you're in for a treat, because I have 2 more raised beds. You can't believe it, can you? Right in front of the greenhouse. Only 2 little ones, so I'm going to do some experimenting in these ones. This was just a bit of waste ground, like Steve's next door. See all the ones all the way up. People put cold frames and stuff in front, and I was considering a cold frame, but I don't need one with having the greenhouse at home. I can do harden stuff off at home. So yeah, so a little path in between, 2-foot wide beds, and I'm going to put some sweet corn in this one. I've already got that started at home. That's another video for in the week. So I might do a couple of videos this week. You lucky, lucky people. Living the dream. Right, and that one is, I've got some collard greens. I hope I've pronounced that right. Dale Calder, quite kindly, very kindly actually, posted me some, and it's a kind of a brassica, and they use them a lot in Portuguese type cooking. I think it reads on the packet. Again, I'll show you that in the week. So a big thank you to Dale for that. It's a nice little experiment. Collard greens, the variety is called Flash. What else? Oh yes, how did I forget this? Temperature wise, what are we looking at there? 20, 63 degrees. Okay, look at that beauty. I've now made a border in the greenhouse. So behind there, all on that side, when I get all that lot out, I'm going to get some topsoil delivered and some manure, and I'm going to dig that in, and I'm going to grow everything in borders this year, whereas last year I did it in pots and it was a pain in the backside. It was like having a baby in here. I had to keep coming in all the time and watering them because they just dried out far too quickly. And I've also got a tiny little one there. if you see that one, and again I'm just going to backfill that. Obviously I could have gone all the way around like they have in the other greenhouses that people have. You know, you would have run it all the way around with this path in the middle, but obviously I don't want to get rid of that bench. Beans, I've planted all my beans now. I've obviously got my broad beans at home that you've all seen. They're my Hurst Green Shaft, I think they're called, peas. Cobra French Climbers, and these are my Lady Di runner beans. I've also got a tray of celery, and I've just planted some Swiss chard bright lights. So we'll give them a couple of weeks to see how they get going. The grapevine is just starting to come into bud, I think is the word I'm looking for. It's just started to flower, so that's a good sign, because obviously I want it trained all the way across the roof. And I think that's it. So yeah, I'm flying along with the beds, especially here now. It means I can just get stuff planted, which is good. And again, I'm not using the pots. And I think that's it. So like I say, I'll try and get you a video done in the week of stuff that I've got going at home. I'm obviously going to get the onions in, and I'm going to bring the broad beans up and put them in as well. Okay then guys, speak to you all soon.